What would you do if the person you trusted most in the world decided to bury you alive? In a quiet, peaceful village, there lived a hard-working farmer who owned a loyal donkey. For years, this donkey had been a diligent worker, carrying heavy loads and serving his master faithfully. But time is cruel, and the donkey had grown old. Recognizing he wasn't much use on the farm anymore, the farmer allowed him to spend his final days leisurely grazing in the open, sunny fields. But one afternoon, tragedy struck. While wandering through the tall grass, the old donkey slipped. He tumbled down into a deep, dark, abandoned well, trapped in the cold darkness, unable to climb the steep dirt walls. The poor animal was absolutely terrified. He began crying out loudly, his desperate brays echoing out of the hole. Almost an hour later, a neighbor walking by heard the heartbreaking cries. He rushed over, peered down into the darkness, and was shocked to see the stranded animal at the bottom. Without wasting a single second, he dashed into the village to alert the farmer. The farmer gathered a group of strong neighbors, and they all hurried back to the well. They looked down at the pitiful, helpless donkey, whose eyes were pooling with tears. For hours, the group tried everything they could think of. They lowered ropes, they tried to build ramps, but the well was just too deep, and the donkey was too heavy. All their attempts were in vain. As the sun began to set, the farmer, overwhelmed by a mix of despair and cold practicality, made a heart-wrenching decision. He looked at his neighbors and said, "He is too old. Rescuing him is impossible, and the well needs to be covered anyway." He decided to bury the donkey alive to put him out of his misery. Reluctantly, the neighbors picked up their heavy shovels, scooped up the heavy dirt, and began to throw it down into the well. As the first clods of heavy dirt rained down on his back, the donkey's heart shattered. He realized exactly what his master was doing. The man he had served for years was burying him. He cried out in sheer anguish, a sound of pure betrayal and panic. But as more and more dirt rained down upon him in the dark, something shifted. A spark of absolute resilience ignited within his tired heart. The donkey realized that no one was coming to save him. If he was going to survive, he had to do it himself. So with every shovel of heavy dirt that landed on his back, the donkey did something remarkable. He shook it off, and then he took a step up. Shovel, shake it off. Step up, shovel, shake it off, step up. Slowly and steadily, he continued this grueling process. He used the very dirt meant to bury him as the foundation to elevate himself higher. Up at the surface, the men noticed that the donkey's cries had suddenly stopped. The farmer, expecting the worst, slowly peered over the edge of the well. To his absolute astonishment, he saw the old donkey step up onto the massive mound of accumulated soil right at the top of the well. With one final powerful push, the donkey gracefully leaped over the edge and out into the open grass. A profound realization washed over the farmer, but the donkey didn't even look at him. He trotted off into the field, leaving the man behind forever. He had discovered the true nature of his master's loyalty, and with a newfound sense of freedom and survival, he embraced his second chance at life. Life is going to throw dirt at you. People will doubt you, betray you, or decide that your best days are behind you. They might even try to bury you with their negativity, their rejections, and their judgments. But tough times can either become your grave or your stepping stones. It all depends on how you react. Instead of giving up when the dirt falls on your shoulders, you have a choice. You can shake it off and step up. Every problem, every failure, and every heartbreak can be used to make you stronger. Don't wait for someone else to rescue you. Don't let others dictate your worth. You are stronger and more capable than they know. When life tries to bury you, just remember, you are a seed. Shake it off, step up, and grow.